What's up, Toledo? It's DebraSue of Glass City Talent with Toledo to the World. We are live. We are live, and I am excited to have my very special guest on today. Toledo, I do not need to even make a formal introduction because you know who he is. But now we want the rest of the world to know who he is as well. We are welcoming to a hot seat today, ATS Payne.
What's going
Welcome
on? I
to
appreciate you
What's
having me
Going
too.
On.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to have you here. You know what? You and I have known each other for a while, but I'm gonna tell you, it's. I'm excited to have you because probably along with a ton of other people, we want to know what is going on with you because you have quite a history, not just in Toledo but in other places. Let's first start out talking about, because I know the history, but let's talk about the history of ATS Payne and who he is.
Okay. Like where I came from and how I got here and type stuff. All right, so
Hmm.
yeah, I moved I moved to Toledo when I was like 12. Um I came from Philly and then we went to Detroit because my mama from Detroit. Then they ended
Okay.
up coming here, so we came here. So I've been here ever since I was 12, you know what I'm saying? I did move
Mhm.
back to New York in college and when the 106 and Park stuff happened, but I've been here since I was 12, so yeah, from
Okay.
Philly
Let's
straight to here.
go into detail a little bit for me about the 106 and Park situation.
Okay, so when I was like 19, I got invited to BET to do a show that they had called Blaze the Stage for my music. I came out to New York and I did that, and the creator of Freestyle Friday was the same one that created that show. I didn't know at the time. This was before 106 in Park. So I went out
Okay.
there, I did that, and I got denied, crying and all type of stuff afterwards. That was my first time going and really thinking I was about to, because I had the best song for real, but I was
Okay.
in there like dressed like just a regular street dude. You see what I'm saying? Just white tee. Just it wasn't nothing. They had like mohawks and diamonds all on their jackets and all kind of. I wasn't doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
the song mattered, but when they come into the business and I'm trying to sell you, sell you and all that. Damn, excuse me. Coming
Mhm.
to them trying to sell you and all that, you got to have a certain look. You know what I'm saying? So I got denied for that. And that's the first time I met the dude that created 106 in Park. But the year after, the same dude that denied me is the same one that accepted me and brought me on for 106 in Park the next year too. And that's when I learned, like, damn, it's the same dude that from last year that told me no. You see what I'm saying? So I kept going. I got put out when I was living with my mom. I got kicked out, didn't have nowhere to go, ended up leaving Toledo, ended up in New York because one of my people was there cutting hair. I came out there with him. I transferred colleges, and I was just trying to make it in New York for real. And I was just watching 106 in Park one day. They asking about auditioning and put the information up, and I just went and I submitted. Forgot about it. I ain't think nothing of it. The next week came. I went and checked my email when I was watching the show again. Like, damn, I submitted for that last week. So I go check. They sent me an invitation. I had to audition in Washington, D.C. October 22nd, 2011. And then, yeah, I had to battle like 8 people on the same day, beat
Wow.
all of them, and I made it on the show. December 2nd was my first day on the show. So
Okay.
that's basically how that happened with the 106 and Park thing.
Okay. So where did that was a stepping stone pretty much. Where did that take you from there?
When I was on TV for like 106 in Park had like 700,000 to a million viewers every show. So I'm
Yeah.
in front of all them people every week for all them months at a time. And I was meeting Alicia Keys, Cassidy,
Wow.
E40, Joel Santana, Lil Kim, Sunny Digital, Funk Flex, DJ Premier,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Jeezy, 2 Chains. It was a
Wow.
lot of people. Like that changed my life forever after I did the 106 in Park thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I
It
was
really
winning the
did.
battles and getting money. So I was on TV, I'm getting money, and I'm meeting all these people. I was in touch with the Game's producer back then, the Game that was signed to 50. I
Yeah.
was rocking with his producer because of that.
Okay.
Clothing lines was sending me hoodies and sending me shirts and hats and paying me to wear their stuff on TV and all kind of stuff. So Bone Crusher too. And Malice from the Clips and Mac Miller and all them. I met all them.
Hmm.
So yeah, that changed
Yeah,
my
well,
life for real.
it really did change your life because first of all, hey, Fifth Element is on there. He got you TC chimed in to let you know he's watching.
Fifth, man,
It
what's good,
really
gang? ATS, man, you know.
did. It really did change your life because not only did you go to 106 in Park and you know all these people and you started getting this huge recognition, that really spurred you on to go into bigger battle raps, didn't it? And you were winning them.
Yeah, I was winning. When I was on TV, I was winning the battles. I made it all the way to the end on there, so I was getting a lot of exposure. But when it comes to professional battle rap,
Mhm.
I can say it got me a little leeway. You know what I'm saying? Like a bigger league might reach out to me because they used to watch me on TV, and that might
Mhm.
not happen for somebody that's just trying to battle in battle leagues and just ain't really been on any major platforms.
Mhm.
So I can't say it did too much because professional battle rap is just like it's fake for the most part, for lack of better
Okay.
words. So
Okay.
they pick and choose who they give that credit to. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hollow the Don was on 106 in Park. They give him the credit for that because he's a big name in battle rap.
Mhm.
Who else? It was Loaded Lux. Loaded Lux was on 106 in Park. They still give
Okay.
him the credit for that because he's like a legend in battle rap. They was both on
Okay.
106 in Park like 8 years before me. I did like the last season before they stopped the whole show. But when it
Mm.
comes to me, they tell me, "Oh, you still talking about 106? That was 25 years ago." You know what I'm saying? Like, man, ain't nobody. They try to shun it, but
Yeah.
the big names, man, he was on 106 in Park on BET in front of hundreds and thousands of people, bro. You got to give him his respect. But when it's
Mhm.
me, it's like, man, that was 15 years ago, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And they was
Yeah.
on 106 in Park 8 years before me. So if I was on there 25 years ago, they was on there 30, 35 years ago or something. You see what I'm saying?
Right. I get it. Yeah. Yeah. It never, you know, I've been in the music scene for a while now, and it never ever fails that people would try to discredit what you do, you know,
Yeah.
and you know what? So then you kind of get in that quiet lane and in the fast lane, and then you just start doing other things and adding to your accolades, and you
Mm-hmm.
know you almost really have to ignore what other people say just to push yourself. And that, it seems to me that's pretty much how you have lived your career. You know, now I have seen you live, I've seen you here in Toledo, and I know you travel to different places. You got a whole team. Let's talk about your team that travels to these battle raps, and you guys are winning back to back, I see.
Yeah, we running through them, man. ATS, all the smoke. That's the name. That's what ATS stand for. Everybody from
Mhm.
Toledo, everybody battle rappers. Payne, Tato, Julian Thomas, Fifth Element, Gifted, Lord Sire, and Bones, and Wreck.
Mhm.
Everybody from
You
the
you,
city,
got,
everybody battle rap.
you had a couple females at one time too, didn't you?
And ATS,
Uh-huh. No, just
um,
all guys.
it's on
Is
Tato. Tato is the only female. That's the
she
only
was
girl.
the only one? I don't know why I thought there was two, but just Tato, huh?
Yeah, Tato the only girl, yeah.
Okay, that's really what's up. How high have you gotten as far as, if there is such a thing as how high you've gotten in the level of battle rap out there nationwide? What would you say your ranking is at this point?
Um, so BET and 106 in Park is bigger than as a platform was like bigger than probably 99% of the platforms in battle rap for real. So I did
Mm-hmm.
that before I got into a professional. When we talk about professional battle rap, it's big leagues like iBattle. The biggest league is URL, the Ultimate Rap League. That's the biggest league. Then there's other
Mm-hmm.
leagues, Rare Breed Entertainment, King of the Dot, iBattle, iBattle. Um, those are like some of the bigger leagues that people will end up getting to if they making a name for themselves. I battle on all of those leagues except King of the Dot. King of the Dot is from Canada though, so that take, you know, not from over here, but I was signed to RBE. I battled on URL like 3 times, I think, already. And I battled on iBattle like in 2016 before I even battled on URL and all that years ago.
Let me ask you a question.
Call me a mid-tier, top mid-tier, whatever. They can rank whatever. But
top to mid-tier. Yeah, that's kind of where I would put you, in fact, top to mid-tier. Let me ask you, John Lee said, bro, with fire behind it. What's up, John Lee? How do you, and I think I know the answer to this, but how do you maintain your level-headedness when you got a guy standing 2 inches from your nose and you guys are basically out to rip each other's neck off? How do you not let it fly loose when somebody's in your face like that?
I mean, we professionals, you know, so we sign contracts and people, I mean, it's entertainment for real. Like, I'm not saying everything is fake, because my aggression and how I be talking to these battle rappers, I'll be dead serious. I'm not trying to be funny or nothing. So I'm living proof that everything not just fake. But we sign contracts, and off camera, these battle rappers show love. Like, they be thanking me for taking the battle. Like, man, I appreciate you for coming out here, bro. Thank you for giving me this look, bro. But 2 seconds ago, he calling me all kind of goofies and telling y'all what he'd do to me and he wish I would and all that. And as soon as them lights and cameras go off, they're praising me. You see what I'm saying? So I know it's a show and I know it's entertainment, and people know how much and what to do to who. You see what I'm saying? So they'll be getting all in somebody else's face, digging all in his pocket and ripping his shirt, smacking his hat off and doing all that. To them, the most y'all gonna see them do to me is just get up close and rap. Man, nobody's gonna do nothing else more than that.
Exactly. It kind of
I'm not
reminds
invincible.
me.
I'm not the toughest man in the world or none of that. I'm just saying, like, people know what to do to who. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of a WWE. You know, we all know that wrestling has got a little bit of fake to it, but when it's time to go, it's time to go, and then afterwards, everybody goes out for a drink.
Yeah. And see, me, I'm not like, some of these battle rappers get so fake with it that I can't deal with them in real life, though. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I'm gonna just give you examples. I ain't gonna say no names real quick. So we not like professional as far as like an Olympic sport or something like that. So these battle rappers not gonna get fined or suspended from nothing, or they ain't got to answer to nobody. So, you know, that leaves the door open for them to be dirty, because ain't nothing gonna happen. And I mean dirty as in, we sign contracts for 3 minutes, right? Man, what you think we could just take a minute and a half off of that time, bro? Because I really ain't gotta, I don't think I'm gonna have enough time prepared. Can we just take a minute off each round, bro? Oh yeah, that's cool. We could do that for sure. I appreciate you paying back. And then when we get in the battle, he got 5-minute rounds. Nobody is gonna be like, damn, why is this round longer than Payne's? Why he rap for that long? How long was y'all contracted for? Like, how long was y'all supposed to rap? Nobody gonna ask that. You know what they gonna do? Payne got smoked and he cut his round short. That's all. That's what I mean by it's fake. But they pick and choose who they do that with. Because if I was Hollow the Don or Loaded Lux, they'll be in blogs like, man, that ain't fair. What they did to Lux, man. He rapped for 5 minutes and Lux only rapped for 2. Man, y'all can't do that. They'll go to bat for everybody else, but I got smoked. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by this shit is fake. And I ain't mean to cuss, I'm sorry, but fake.
Okay, you got to know the tricks of the trade. That's what it is, and I know that you've been in it long enough to now sense when somebody's got a genuine request and when they just really trying to get room circles around you. So let me ask you, how long you've been in battle rap for? 15 years now.
Yeah, I think. I had my first battle when I was 14. It's probably longer than 15 years.
Longer than 15,
I had my first battle when I was 14 on Doran Upton. My first battle ever.
Okay. Why did you decide?
Chief alone, he the one that made me battle. That's why I represent my bro like this. If it wasn't for him, I would have never been a battle rapper probably.
Okay, so Chief Malone took you into, yeah, he's been responsible for a lot of people's successes in Toledo. So shout out to, to that. So
Yeah.
let me ask you something, because you've gone from, the really haywire world of battle rap, and now you have pretty much tapped your foot into the water of acting now, and not just acting, but you're doing big productions with, if I'm allowed to say, Tyler Perry
Yeah.
Productions. How on earth did that happen?
Okay, so I kind of wanted to transition out of battle rap because of what I was just saying. Like, it take too much mental. It's a negative, and I just don't got the mental for real for that. So I'm trying to transition out of that anyway. I'm gonna still be battle rapping and all that, but I've been wanting to be in front of the screen as far as being an actor and stuff. So how it happened with me, okay, so the first movie I ever did, shout out to Verse, my bro Verse, Cheers, and Movie Mail. This was a couple years ago. They called me to be in No Love. That's one of the first Toledo movies that we about to drop from off this side.
Okay.
So that's my first kind of getting the experience. We had our scene. We did a scene at it was some bar in Toledo, I forgot, but that was my first time ever being in a movie, period. So but I left. I didn't really do nothing with it after that. I just got the experience. So when when Movie Mail contacted me for the second Toledo movie, The Worst Way, when I got casted for that, that's when the ball started rolling for real. Because we had a lot of people in the cast that I grew up with and all that, and it was a lot of people. And I was more involved in this movie. The first one, I just had a little part and I was gone. This time I actually got casted in, like we doing the cold table readings and all that. So my bro Jeremy, he the one that turned us on to Eeny Meeny that they was shooting at the casino.
Okay.
In Toledo. They was shooting in Cleveland at first, and they ain't like the casino. They wanted to use ours, so they came here, and that's 20th Century Studios and Hulu. You see what I'm saying? So they in Toledo, and we already shooting this Toledo movie. They pull up in the city. Jeremy like, man, they need background actors if y'all want to be in this big movie at the casino. Be up there tomorrow at this time. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, man, I'm up there. You feel me? I call my mom to tell her, like, hey, I'm going up to this movie tomorrow. My mom like, boy, I'm coming with you. We both going. So me and my mom go to the casino. We get in the movie and all that. We was doing the background for like 4 days, maybe 3 or 4 days or something like that. So this is a big production. I'm seeing all these big cameras, the real directors, the main character walking in. I was in the background scene of the main character walking in the casino. You know, camera went right past me. You feel me? Y'all might see me. Yeah, though. But I got a chance to talk to him, one of the main characters.
Wow.
And he basically was saying like he was doing what we doing for a year for him to get to where he at.
Okay.
So once I'm seeing him in position and I'm actually in this movie in the background and I'm seeing these actors get makeup put on them and they really doing it, he like, man, I was doing what you doing now for a year. That's how I got here. It was over with after that for me. So I was networking with all the other actors and getting the names of platforms I should follow and what I should do and just talking to people. You see what I'm saying? Getting all the information. And I just did what they told me to do. I went Actors Access, Backstage, Casting Networks, I think it's called. I start following all the different casting agencies. And I just start submitting for stuff. I still don't have a professional headshot. I still don't have like a professional resume out or nothing. But listen, I went to school for music business technology, and I always like I know how to put it together. I say it like that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm submitting for stuff that I see. And then I seen that they needed background for, well, not even background. It was one of the cult members in the Tyler Perry thing. And I wasn't thinking nothing. I'm just submitting for a lot of stuff. They reached back out to me. I had to send them a little bit more information, but yeah, I got accepted for that. And I went to Atlanta. Tyler Perry Studios, my first time being there. Went and I checked in. They gave me my costume and all that. I'm getting the makeup done. They had to cover some of my tattoos. Like, I'm really sitting there getting the real And I never watched this Ruthless show before I got booked to be in it. So I'm around the main characters like the highest and all these people that people be talking about. He right next to me, sitting down eating on the lunch break. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't even watch it yet, but I'm right there with the main characters. You see what I'm saying? So I'm getting more of a taste of this. So I did that. I think I did that for like 2 days. And I end up getting my mom in that one with me too. So she ain't come with me for nothing, because my mom, my partner in crime with this. Me and my mama done did like 4 or 5 movies together. Like, we really rocking though. So she got me down there, and I end up getting her in it too. So she had her costume and all that. We both in the show. So I was talking to more people there, asking them like, man, what casting agency should I? And once I was at Tyler Perry Studios talking to those actors, that's when it started taking off. They was directing me straight to the source. Like, man, go follow them, follow them, follow them. Here go a list of them. Follow all these people. Just follow them. So now my whole algorithm is all casting calls. Yeah. And they be paying all of them. So I'm submitting to everything. That's how I got to do after I did Tyler Perry Ruthless. I got casted in a Cleveland movie called She Never Believed. It's a romantic comedy. I got actually casted in there. No background. My name is Carter in the movie. Y'all gonna see. It's gonna be on Tubi next year. I got casted for that. And then I got casted in McGraw Ave season 3 for background. That's the, y'all know, like the H Block and all that, the Detroit movies, Buffed Up and all that. That's one of their shows for the people that don't know. But McGraw Ave season 3, I got booked in there too. I think I'm forgetting one. Yeah, but the ball just been rolling ever since. I'm just submitting. Oh, I could have been in the Oval too. Tyler Perry's The Oval. But I had just left Atlanta from doing Tears of a Hustler 2. Silk White. I got casted for that. That's on Tubi. Tears of a Hustler 1 is on Tubi now. Shout out Crystal the Doll. Shout out Silk White. Y'all can go tap in and watch them right now. But I got casted in Tears of a Hustler. I had to actually audition for that on a Zoom call with Silk White and the casting manager, director, whatever. Like, I actually had to audition for that. You see what I'm saying? I submitted. They said they want to audition me. I auditioned live, and I made that part. My name is Loco in Tears of a Hustler 2. I got a main part with O'Shea Russell. O'Shea Russell from Toledo too. He big time in acting. He from the city. Me and him got our own scene. Me and him solo. And he's a main character.
Sunshine Williams wants to know what episodes on Ruthless.
It's season 6. I think it's episode 5, if I believe. They didn't tell me like directly which episode it was, but I pay attention. I be listening. I think I heard them say season 5. It might be 2, but I don't know. It's one of them. Y'all just watch it. Just tap in. y'all see. And whenever I find out exactly, I'll let the people know for sure.
Yeah, you guys, when he finds out, go directly to Payne's page and he'll post it up in there for you. Hey, Latoya, welcome to the room. Son, thank you for coming here. Lil Terry, thank you. You know, thank you as usual. And Jonathan, what's up, King? I appreciate you. Because I remember when I looked at your posting, it seemed to me like you had at least 4 major ones that you were in for sure. Now, do you see yourself at any time in the future being a lead character in one of these movies?
For sure. In the majors and like in the local scene and all that. Like, I'm glad you said that, because we about to start post-production and start casting and all that for my biopic that we shooting in Toledo. Rap is Pain. We already got the ball rolling on that. We still filming this movie though, but we've been in the talks for this, like a biopic about my life. We might turn it into like a series. We might, but we working on that next, man. I don't even know if I'm supposed to tell y'all that, but I told y'all it's out there.
No, nothing is done just yet. It's in the works, you know, so you didn't spill the beans.
Man, yeah, I just listen. The shows and the movies that I'm on, the stations is what? Tubi, Amazon Prime, Hulu, BT Plus. I think that's it. Tubi, Amazon Prime, BT Plus, Hulu, and yeah.
Yeah, those are all
We're gonna be
major.
working on Netflix and all that soon too, but for
That's
sure.
major. That is so major. It's just, you know what? When I go from where I have known you to where you are now, it's like I got a big smile on my face because literally you are moving really fast. You are moving fast, and I'm like, you went from, you know, rapping to stages of battle rap, and then here you are. You start out with, you know, kind of a minor character in a movie, and now you be in 4 or 5 movies with Tyler Perry's people. You know, that is really amazing to watch you move like that.
Yeah, and the only reason I ain't been back to Tyler Perry Studios is just because the traveling. I got 3 sons, you know. I be battle rapping at the same time I'm doing this acting. It take time to make up these raps and remember them. And I gotta go North Carolina, Miami, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, back to Atlanta, Florida, Jersey, Philly, New York, all over, battling, and I'm still learning these lines, still, you know. So only reason I have, because I could have been in the Oval, like I said. I don't know if y'all heard me, the Tyler Perry show. But I had just left Atlanta from doing Tears of a Hustler. I couldn't make it right back like 2 days later. So
yeah,
the
so
opportunity's definitely rolling in.
What's it like being at the Tyler Perry recording studio? Were you excited to be there? Was it like just everything?
Yeah, it was. When I first came, like when you pulling up to it, you start seeing like the billboards of his shows. Like before you even get there, it's like it feel like a Tyler Perry neighborhood kind of. You start seeing all the shows on the billboards. You know, you Tyler Perry way. You know what I'm saying? You getting close. You go in there. It's crazy. Like I'm glad I got to actually be in there and see it. All the stages, the sound stages, Halle Berry sound stage. That's where we was at. We was at Halle Berry sound stage the whole time. I think that's 11, but it's Oprah Winfrey sound stage, Will Smith, Halle Berry, Spike Lee. Like for me to see, I remember when he got it built like years ago.
Yeah.
So I remember when they announced that he was going. So for me to actually be in there, I watched the whole documentary when he first built it and when he was driving through in the golf cart and all that. I remember watching that like yesterday. So like 7 years later, now I'm in there and I got my mom with me. We both seen it together. That's crazy. I still gotta look back on it because stuff don't be hitting me in the moment. I be doing so much. I be having to sit down like a week later, like, damn, I really just did that. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. What do you think about because I know locally, maybe not in Ohio, but I do know in Michigan, we have certain casting companies. What do you think about casting companies? Because you know you have to pay fees to casting companies and then they shop you around, which you didn't even have to do, I don't believe. But what do you think? What's your thoughts on casting companies? Do you recommend wannabe actors first go to a casting company, or should they look for opportunities and try and take the shot themselves?
Okay, so see, I'm not one of them ones that's like try to withhold information so people don't get what I'm getting. I ain't one of them. I'm telling y'all exactly what I be doing. So a way for you not to have to like pay, like set up a profile and pay a monthly fee to one of these platforms or something for them to be able to shop you around and all that. Background. That's what you do. Once you get booked for background in movies or shows or videos or whatever, that's when you start networking. You know, and you talk to people like, man, how long you been acting? You know what I'm saying? And you get the information, you network, and then you do what you learn. Go where they tell you to go and submit. You have to, you know, when you really get into it, you have to have the professional headshots. That's another key that I'm learning. Like, in order for you to get booked more, the better your headshot is, the better the chance they gonna pick you. No matter if they really seen a lot of your work or whatever, you gotta have your reels. You get your reels by getting the work. So when you be in background, get that behind the scenes footage. And when the show come out, if you in that show for 2 seconds, make sure you get that clip and you keep doing your background and you build up. Now you got 23-second clips of you being in, you know, so now you got your reel, they see you working, then you can build up to local films, talk to people around your area, try to get a casted role. Instead of being background, you get casted in the cast. Now you just gotta work and network and keep building, and you gotta be serious about this because nothing is gonna happen the same for nobody and nothing gonna just come to you. So you have to talk to people, you gotta network.
So you're suggesting then that, because there's a platform called Background. Is that what you use, the Background platform?
That's I haven't. I mean, I'll be on there and I'll be looking at the opportunities they got, and I
Yeah.
wanted to get on there, but I didn't know what I know now, you know.
Right.
So now I don't think that I gotta really go through that. I probably will later because I'm
Yeah.
not too big for it or nothing, but I kind of carved my own lane, so I don't. Yeah, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with I think it's called Backstage. There's nothing wrong with that though, because they have a lot of good opportunities, and it's a lot of them. But you just got to be serious, and it's like a monthly or yearly fee. You pick one. You just got to be serious about this, man, because sometimes you might have to do some movies for free. They not gonna pay you all the time. You know what I'm saying? You a brand new actor with no work, so you shouldn't even be thinking about money. Acting shouldn't even be about the money. It should be for the opportunity.
Absolutely.
So you can build your resume. The money gonna come.
I've been a manager for so long, and I tried to tell artists that yes, you want to get paid at some point, but every show is not a paid show. Some of it is just, number one, for the experience, and some of it is just for the exposure.
And they know that though. The thing about it, they know that. Like, don't nobody know you, bro. You know that. You know if they put your name at the top of this flyer, your uncle might come. You know that. But you asking somebody to pay you for what? The only way you will sell tickets is if you go around asking people to buy them from you like you got candy or something. Your name is not doing it. So you know you're not supposed to be getting paid. They know that. They know.
Yeah. I'm so glad to hear you say that, because you really are. Number one, Terry asked how long you've been in the business. He's been doing this for almost going on a year now, or 2 years, Payne.
In acting? Yeah. I've been acting for like 7 months.
Wow.
Yeah,
7 months.
Like 7 months now, for sure.
Okay. I don't know why I thought it was longer than that, but so you know what? Maybe because I see you in your that little network that you have, because I do see your little Payne network up there sometime. But yeah, as far as that's concerned, little Terry has been less than a year. It's been 7 months. And he really did give some really good tips on how to get into this thing, you guys. And he actually gave you some game as to how to do this without having to pay companies that recruit people. So I hope you go back and you listen to this, because he explained how he did it. He gave everybody that's listening game on how to get into the acting. And now he's actually in Tyler Perry Productions, as well as others that are going to come out on major platforms like Hulu, Netflix, YouTube. So he just gave you a game on that. So I hope you listen to that. So Pam, let me ask you this then. Where do you feel in your heart, by this time next year or within the next 2 years that you'll be? I know you want to be a main actor, a main, besides your own production, because we know you're going to do a self movie on yourself, a bio on yourself. Where do you see yourself on the big screen, though?
Definitely, I'm planning on having my Tubi run. I'm like how Greg Jamal Willard, the one that played Biggie in the Biggie movie, how he was running through Tubi, how Crystal the Doll is running through Tubi, how Makiva is running through. That's what and shout out my bro Elijah Lamar too, because he's from Ohio and he running through Tubi right now. He the first one I seen that's a battle rapper that left battle rap and went into acting. My bro Elijah Lamar, I'm gonna show the love. I seen him in Tyler Perry movies. He was in BMF, the show. I'm seeing my bro go crazy. He the one that really showed me like, damn, this can really happen. You see what I'm saying? Elijah Lamar, he's from Canton. I think he's from Canton.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's my bro. He's from the O2. But yeah, I see myself having a Tubi run and getting main roles and really getting my face out there and like being known for that. Like people calling and wanting me to be the main role in their movie, booking me how I get booked in battle rap. That's what I see. And I might end up down closer to where it's going down at. But yeah.
A role that you won't play, you absolutely refuse to play?
Yeah, I'm not doing no homosexual roles at all. I've been broke my whole life, so it's no amount of money that's gonna make that's over with. That's completely done.
No dresses for you, right?
Man, it's impossible. You see what I'm saying? It's probably a few other roles that I probably wouldn't do, But off top, that's out. Period.
Okay. Okay, I got you. And now let me ask you this, because we talked about your family. How do you wrap your family around all of this? Because you got your hands in some big things here. How do you stay balanced as far as family life is concerned?
It's definitely difficult as far as my sons, because you know, it's a lot of work. So, and plus, my sons don't live with me. They be with me. They come with me whenever they can, whenever they want. But it's not like I'm coming home to my sons. You see what I'm saying? So when I'm home, I'll probably have like a night or two to relax. And then I know I got a battle in a month. So I got to really get back and lock back in on that. And then I might get another movie opportunity in the middle of me preparing for this battle. So it's like, damn. And I'm bringing the money in, and I talk to my sons as much as I can. My oldest son, 9, I preach it to him like, you know, dad working, you know what I'm saying? You want that iPhone, you said, right? You know, that's all I really got to say. He'd be like, yes, sir. I'm like, yeah, all right. So, yeah, I don't want to hear nothing. But I do my best. I feel bad and I beat myself up every morning. Like, damn, I wish it could just be perfect, but ain't nothing perfect. You know what I'm saying? I do what I can though, for sure. And I feel like my son's going to appreciate me way more for what I'm doing now. When they turn like 13, 14, they get older, everything that I've been doing since 2012, they gonna appreciate that so much more when they get older and they understand and they looking and see how much I've been doing. Yeah, and they're gonna appreciate what I'm doing right now way more when they get older.
Yeah, and they'll see that in your biography when you actually talk about the history, you know, that you've gone through. They'll be like, man, I didn't know my dad did all of that. So yeah, I definitely am a proponent for you doing a bio on yourself, a movie, because you are one of the busiest men in Toledo that I know. You know, and you have absolutely no problem getting on the road and going to chase that. And I think big of you.
That's the separation, man. A lot of people say they want it, but when it's time, you know, you can start off in a group. Everybody got the same goal. And then as soon as you open that door, you look back, it's like one of them still there. It's like, damn, you know, so that's why I give the sauce like I do. Because I can give y'all the key, but it's up to y'all if y'all gonna really do something with it. You see what I'm saying? That's what's gonna show what type of person you are. Because I'm giving you the key. Cab casting, CAB, cab casting, destination casting, fresh face casting, Molly World casting. Follow them. Opportunities all the time. Molly World go crazy. I'm telling you, you have to be ready to do it though.
Yeah. Well, there you heard it, everybody. He just gave you the game in this thing, because you know what? I wasn't trying to get into acting, but I may throw my hat in the ring. I may have to
for sure.
We got our 6:38 hour. Is there anybody you'd like to give some special shout outs to? First of all, before we do that, let's talk about where people can find you. Let's do that first.
Yup. Facebook, Pain, obviously, you know. Or y'all can put in the search bar like a Twitter name at Pain1925. Protect all your new energy page will come up. Twitter at PAYNE1925 all together. Instagram ATS Pain1925. Yeah, and my battles on YouTube, man. Pain versus PAYNE versus. They gonna come straight up, man. Pain versus Ill Will, Pain versus Bad News. Yeah, they there.
That's what's up. And then let's get some shout outs to some of your special people. Who would you consider that you may want to give?
Shout out to my mom, first off. Like I said, my partner in crime with this acting and this movie stuff. I wouldn't even have been able to make it to like 90% of these if it wasn't for her, for real. So shout out to Dukes, man. The whole ATS, like I said, Tato, Bones, JT, Rec, Gift, Fifth, you know what I'm saying? The whole squad. Z2, my brother. And yeah, shout out to my management, man. Hit squad management. Like, that's all I can really do. We working, man. My next battle, November 30th, Indianapolis, Indiana. Pain versus Big Kane, Marco. Indianapolis, November 30th. And then I'm in Jackson. I just thought about what's going on in Florida. I don't know how they're going to be looking in December, but Jacksonville, Florida, December 14th, I believe. I don't even know if I can say the name for that one yet, but yeah, Jacksonville, December 14th, man. Shout out to ATS. Shout out to my mama. And shout out to everybody in the comments that tapped in, everybody that interact with me, share my content, and anybody that fuck with me. If I never met you in person, but y'all rock with me, every and anybody that got genuine love and support for me, shout out to y'all, man. Real rap.
Well, that's what up. I got genuine love and support for you too. I always have. You already know that. I am so happy that you agreed to come on with me. And you mentioned the folks in Florida, people out in Florida that I know you're not tuning in right now. You probably don't even have phone service, but we're definitely thinking about you guys, and we're wishing the best for you all to get through that hurricane situation. Definitely praying that you guys get through that and you recover, and Payne hoping that you get down there and do what you need to do. But thank you again for being on my show. I'm thrilled that you have a ton more that you can say. I mean, you know, my time is limited. But thank you for coming on. So
I appreciate you for having me, for real. Thank you.
You're very welcome. No thanks ever needed. You know that, friend. You already know that. So Lindsay L. Boogie says Payne with the fire behind it. Pretty Girl Mac, what's up? Oh, Pretty Girl asked a question. Do you have to pay for your own travel?
As far as what? The movie stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. Yeah. That's what I mean by get yourself there. Like, if you serious, it's a big opportunity. You know what I'm saying? If you serious, get yourself there, man. It's gonna pay off in the end, but yes, you definitely got to get yourself there. I used to have to pay to get myself to these battles. Like when I first started in professional, I had to get myself there. But now it's, oh, they know how I play now, yeah. But I had to start, I had to work to that, you see?
Absolutely. So hope that answered your question, Miss Lady. Pretty Girl Mac, appreciate you for tuning in as well. Okay, everybody. So listen, make sure you check out Payne on his pages. He mentioned all the pages earlier. Make sure you check him out. You follow him in these Tyler Perry movies. You watch out for YouTube, and especially because he.
Listen, Tears of a Hustler 2 on Tubi, Silk White Productions. That's my biggest one that I did on a more major platform, because I told you I got a solo role, like speaking role. Me and like, yeah, that's one of them. So I definitely can't wait till that come out.
And they think that'll be out next year, 25?
Yes, yeah, on Tubi. Y'all go watch season 1 on Tubi now, man, so y'all can catch up. Tears of a Hustler. It's on Tubi right now. I'm in season 2. My name is Logo in this. Yeah, we really got to it on that one.
Okay, don't fall behind, guys, because you know when you get in these series, you get behind, you lost when they start going on with the rest of them. So get caught up with them, okay? All right, we're gonna. I want to thank you for joining me in the comments. I'd like to thank everybody who watches DebraSue worldwide, and remember, you can find me right here on Facebook at DebraSue. And Toledo to the World with DebraSue. You can also find us on YouTube at Glass City Talent / Toledo to the World with DebraSue, and Instagram at Glass City Talent. You can also find me on what's the other? It's a couple of them, you guys. Can't think. My mind just went. Anyway, look me up and you'll see all the places that you can find me. Okay, we're gonna wrap our show up, and you guys be sure to join me next week for another phenomenal artist on my hot seat, and we'll be on next Thursday right here on this channel at 6 o'clock. Want to see all of you guys then. Till then, you guys take care. Florida, we're praying for you, and we will see you all next week. Thanks for joining me, Payne. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you.